What two beautiful girls? I should meet them. I have such a cool truck after all. Hey girls, how would you like me to take you for a ride in my truck? There's plenty of room for everyone, so don't be shy.
Hey Mikey, what's up with your truck? I'm sure your truck is a lot worse than mine. So let's have a little race to the next intersection. Whoever gets there first gets the girls to sit with them.
I should definitely win.
As I thought, my victory was obvious. After all, my truck is much more expensive and cooler than Mikey's.
You're just lucky. My truck is great too, and it's never let me down.
You saw it all yourself, Mikey. Your truck is terrible. It drives like a grandmother. So I suggest you just throw it away, because in this town, my truck is better than anybody's. Okay, I bragged to Mikey, which means we can move on. I think we can do a little work. So, let's go. I think this is where I was asked to come. Let's see what the builders want from me.
Hi, JJ. So, we have a fair amount of boxes to move. We could do it ourselves, but I'm very busy right now, so we decided to ask you. I'll give you an axe to make it easier to move them, and a key card to let you into the delivery site. Count on you.
No problem. I'll make it look good. After all, my trailer has a huge payload and volume. I also put in special shock absorbers, so even if I'm carrying a heavy load, nothing will break. I wonder what's in these boxes. Although, I think it's not very expensive because the boxes look pretty ordinary.
We don't have far to go, so you don't have to be too careful. I don't think any of the boxes are going to fall out, so don't worry about that. Plus, you said you got new shock absorbers. That means the shipment will definitely be delivered in full.
Of course you are. I have the best service in this town. I'm almost done, so we'll be leaving soon.
Look, I didn't think you'd be able to do this job so fast. All that's left is to move a load from point A to point B. So let me make it up to you, and I'll throw in a little extra cash on the side for the speedy completion.
Thank you very much. And now I need to get a shipment to the right address as soon as possible, because speed is the key to success. All right, I'm off.
I wonder what JJ is doing there. Apparently he's got some big delivery order. Of course, everyone will only go to him because he has the most powerful and newest truck. At this rate, I won't have any work left. He's driving around all happy. He's making me sick. I can afford for JJ to become a monopoly. I need to call someone. Hello, I'm told you're a quick problem solver. So let's meet at the pub and I'll tell you in more detail what I want from you. I want to meet right now. Are you sure you're going to be there in time? Great. Well, here I am. I just need to look serious and speak as confidently as possible so the bandit realizes I'm not some little boy. After all, I'm going to offer him a robbery, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. I wonder how I'm going to find him in this pub.
Well, hey buddy, I'll tell you right now, if you're some kind of fake police rat, I'm gonna kill you right here in this bar. And trust me, I'll get nothing for it. So what do you say?
Don't shoot me. I didn't come from the police. I found you because I got a guy to deal with. You know, we both got Furies, but his is much better and more expensive. That's why I don't have any work left in this town, which means no respect. So I want to rob him, steal everything he hauls. That way he loses all credibility with the companies that hire him to haul freight, which means everyone will come to me, which is exactly what I want.
Okay, you sound pretty convincing. So I'm gonna believe you. Look at you, you even have a truck. It doesn't look like much, but whatever, I don't care. So, first we need to set traps on the road so that your friend can't drive any further and has to stop. I called a couple of guys and they told me that this truck is going to be on this road, so there's no way our plan can fail. You're lucky you came to me because our gang provides the best service. It's also a good idea to block the road with all kinds of traffic, because if he decides to just drive over the spikes, he's gonna need something to stop him. And then I think you know what to do. We're not gonna do everything for you.
I'm so glad I went to them. They may be bad guys, but they know their business very well. So I don't think JJ will have a chance to get away from me. If you think about it, I got a pretty cheap win over JJ. When he goes to jail, I'll be the only person in town who can provide trucking services. That means I'll quickly recoup the cost of catching JJ. I have to put cars across the road so JJ can't get through, and my truck is behind them. I know him well, so I'm 100% sure he'll stop before he hits the spikes. It's even better though, because it's not going to make too much noise.
Okay, just a little while longer, and I'll be arriving at the crate unloading site. Wait a minute, what is this? Looks like the road's blocked off. That's weird. It's not supposed to be here. What's going on out there? Wait, is Mikey in there?
Come out with your hands up, JJ. This is a robbery. And don't you dare call the police because my boys will deal with you quickly. You want to live, right?
I can't believe you'd stoop to this. Working with gangsters to ruin my life?
Keep your mouth shut. Now I'm gonna be the coolest guy in town.
I'm so sore. Good thing Mikey beat me up. I just don't understand why he's doing all this. I mean, I laughed at him a little bit, but that's no reason to get involved with gangsters and kidnap me. They hid me in some kind of makeshift prison. There's one thing Mikey didn't count on. I've been out of 1,000 worse prisons than this one. So it's time for me to get out of here. They're so stupid. They left the lockpicks inside the room. I'll admit, without them, I wouldn't have had a chance to open the door. With the lockpicks, I'll just have to give it a little time and I'll be able to crack that door. That's ridiculous. There's literally a trunk full of lockpicks. That's enough for me. Now I think it's time to get to work on the door. I don't want to stay here too long after all. I wonder what Mikey's trying to accomplish by taking me prisoner. Although I think I get it. I mean, my truck is way cooler than his, so people are prioritizing me over him. And since he put me in jail, that means Mikey decided to steal my truck and therefore my orders. That's very low. I never thought Mikey would stoop to that. And I thought he was my friend, but it seems like all he cares about is money and respect. On the other hand, I could have been nicer to him. After all, I humiliated his car in front of the girls, which means they're definitely not gonna talk to him anymore. And to be fair, Mikey has less money than I do, so it makes sense that he can't afford such an expensive truck. Okay, I'm out of my cage now, which means I have to move on. This room is more secure because they put a password system on the door, but that means there's got to be a clue somewhere, like I thought. There's books with examples. I already know how it all works. The book numbers mean what number it is when you enter the password. And to find out the number itself, you have to register a simple example. I think it won't take me long to solve all these examples because there are only 4 books. The main thing is to concentrate as hard as possible on the solution so that I don't get confused. Come on, JJ, you can do it. I've solved these examples many times before. Then again, I don't understand why you'd leave those books right in the room. I get the impression they all want me to get out. But of course, that doesn't make any sense. Apparently, they just thought I couldn't get out of the first cage. And even if I could, I wouldn't know how to solve these examples. Yeah, I thought Mikey knew me better than that. Although I don't think he was even here. I was just brought here by robbers. In which case, Jay couldn't have known that simple riddles like that wouldn't stop me. And I have to figure out how to get past all of them because I have nothing to defend myself with. Well, I'll figure something out. Now it's time to enter the password and finally get out of this room. I did it. I've moved on. Now I have to dig my way out. It looks like they've deliberately made the passage with crates. A questionable solution, considering I can break them down pretty quickly with my hands. Oh, wait! I forgot about my flamethrower. That means they're in big trouble because I want to set their whole house on fire. Now I gotta go outside. I'm gonna take them out. Hey, everybody, did you think I couldn't get out? Not really. Here I am, and I'm ready for revenge on Mikey. Look at that. It's Mikey's truck. Too bad it's going up in flames right now. I think he's gonna love watching his favorite truck burn, and he's not gonna be able to save it because the engine's dead. I just wonder where Mikey is. I can't wait to see his reaction.
JJ, what are you doing? Get away from my truck. You're gonna totally destroy it.
And you wanted to destroy my whole life. And what do you think? Is that even normal? So don't you dare come near me or I will burn you with this flamethrower. Okay, I think I'm done here, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Here we go. We've been thinking about the plan for so long, but in the end, I still end up watching JJ drive away from me in his truck. What's more, he's got a fire going down the street. And the most frustrating part is that he set my truck on fire. I had to try to put it out right away. If it helps, I think if the fire got to the engine, my beautiful truck is a pile of metal.
Your friend's a real monster. We've seen a lot of fearsome people in our gang, but JJ is definitely the toughest of them all. Not only did he get out of our house so fast, but he killed almost everyone in our gang. And he covered such a large area with fire. I'm kind of scared to face him again.
I'm not gonna forgive him for destroying my truck. This isn't just revenge, this is war. So we need to find him as soon as possible and teach him a lesson. And I will stop at nothing to get back at him. So hop in the car and let's go. I think I've already figured out what I can do to make him stop wanting revenge. Oh yeah, it's gonna be beautiful and horrible all at the same time.
You know, I'm starting to understand a little bit why you two became friends.
It seems to me that JJ must be around here somewhere because he couldn't have gone that long without resting. As I thought, he decided to stay the road. He didn't think we'd be able to tell from his truck, which is the only one in town. He could have tried to hide it. He probably thought I wouldn't want to chase him anymore, but I guess not. It's been nothing but flowers up to this point. Look at him, walking around happy. Well, I'll soon wipe the smile off his face. And to do that, we need to build a trap. For what it's worth, he's got a really cool truck. Maybe I should just steal it. No, that would be too easy, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy JJ's misery. I know he's very fond of one trap, the idea being that the fans prevent a person from getting out and they fall into a pit of spikes. So I think he's going to really enjoy falling into that particular trap. I've got everything I need to build it. I just need a little time and it'll be ready to go.
Look, I know he hurt you, but are you sure this is the way to deal with him? Even our gangs don't set traps like that. Imagine if he wakes up and falls right on the spikes. That could stop his heart. He'll literally be confused and decide he needs to run outside. But you've thought of that too. That's why you put the spikes right on the exit. I'm shocked. I'll be honest. After what I've seen, I'm thinking of giving up my career as a gangster. You two would have been better suited for it than me.
It's okay. He deserves to be treated that way. And you know, you're probably right. We've done so many horrible things, we could definitely be called thugs. And not just any gangsters, but the world's gangsters. So you need to be careful what you say, because I'm not so calm compared to JJ. And by the way, we're very lucky that JJ is so tired, because he sleeps so soundly that not even a cannon shot can wake him up. That's good. Because of this, I can do everything quickly and not be afraid that he will wake up and ruin our whole plan. Speaking of which, we're almost there. All we have to do is finish installing the fans and power them with redstone blocks. And then all we have to do is sit back and watch JJ suffer.
I have to admit, it's pretty cool. Look, don't you think that's enough already? Or do you have something else in mind?
Oh no! As they say, God loves a three-way street. So the last trap for today will be mines that I will set right under his truck. After he falls into the pit and runs right out onto the spike, JJ will want to just get out of this place. That's where the fun is gonna be. Because as soon as he gets in the truck and decides to go, the mines go off and the whole thing blows up. I don't care if anybody gets hurt. It's all about my revenge. Now it's time to wake up the JJ. How soundly he sleeps. Oh well, I have a smoke grenade for that. We'll give him an emergency wake-up call.
What's going on? Why is the whole room smoky? Am I being attacked? I have to get out of bed and get out because I'm going to suffocate. The pit? Where did that come from? It wasn't here when I went to sleep. And there's spikes. Someone's obviously trying to kill me. But I'll be out of here in no time because it's not that deep. Okay, I'm out of here. Now I've got to go outside. No way! And there's a trap of spikes and fans. I can't believe someone would think of something like this. I think I'm gonna have to get out of this place because I'm gonna get killed. And I probably know who it is. Mikey, I can't see you, but I know you're here. So remember, I'll find you.
It has begun. The mines have reacted to the movement. Look at the cool explosion I made here. There's nothing left of JJ anyway. I think we can call it a day, because I can't think of anything cooler. And it's gonna take JJ a long time to recover from this. After all, he got blown up right next to his favorite truck. I think that's pretty painful and sad.
Look, Mikey, that was just super cool. I never thought anyone could set off an explosion of that magnitude in the middle of a city. You're a real gangster, my friend. Now, let's get out of here, because there's gonna be ambulances and police here soon.
You're right. It's time to leave. I don't want to go to jail for that explosion after all.
My God, where am I? I don't remember anything. Oh, right. I blew up with my truck. That's a shame. It was worth so much, and it was so beautiful. I can't believe Mikey did this to me. But the important thing is that I survived by some miracle, which means I gotta get out of here. I don't know if Mikey's gonna kill me here. Oh no, he's already here. Apparently, he's asking me which room I can be found in. That's too bad. I'm too weak to fight back. I gotta figure something out right now. Right. I should make a dummy to distract him and try to escape. We need to find all the resources we can. I think I've got everything, which means I'm pretty lucky. So while he can't see me or find me, I can start making the dummy. The main thing is to make it look as realistic as possible, so I can buy myself at least a couple minutes to escape. Come on, JJ. I need to do this faster if I don't want to be permanently killed. Not only do I need to create a full set of leather armor, but I also need to get it all done and painted to look as much like me as possible. I hope this works at least a little bit, because it's my last hope. I need to put it in a realistic way so that it looks like I just got out of bed. So you have to put the mannequin a little farther away from the bed. That's it. I think it's pretty realistic now. All that's left is to put the armor on him and install the head. I think that's it. Now we just have to wait for Mikey to show up. I hope he notices the mannequin first and not me. Come on, Mikey, I'm all set. All you got to do is get inside.
Well, hello, JJ. I've been wanting to talk to you privately for quite some time now.
Yeah, I managed to get away from Mikey. I think Mikey came here in his truck, which he somehow managed to rebuild. Oh, well, I'll get to it in a jiffy. I just got a very interesting toy.
Tell me where your patient went. I need to see him as soon as possible. JJ, stop! JJ, I totally understand, but how about you don't blow up my truck? You see, I came here to apologize and to surprise you a little bit.
And why would you expect me to believe you? Or should I remind you who destroyed my truck? And it was worth a lot, actually, and that's just because I laughed at you a little bit.
Believe me, I'm really sorry I destroyed your truck. But trust me, you'll be very surprised when you follow me.
All right.
All right, we're almost there. Now just walk into this parking lot and you'll see for yourself.
Wait, this just can't be happening. That's my truck. Well, it's not exactly my truck, but it's still the same model, except the cab's a different color. Mikey, why would you give it to me? I thought we were at war.
At first, I thought I was doing everything right, JJ. But then I suddenly realized that I had gone a little overboard. So I decided to apologize to you. And to apologize, I've decided to buy you a new truck. I'm sorry I couldn't find one in the color you had before, but I don't think you'll be too upset.
Nothing. The color is just beautiful. And I'm sorry, too, for all the nasty things I said to you.